Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened must have sent you. I would like to ask a favor of you.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Did you?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where Saint Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect... Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the all the more so because we discovered some tablets.
An extraordinary discovery that can...
I see you Alas, these tablets were stolen. I know that you are generally well accepted. That is why I was hoping that you could help us.
I suppose I could go...
Marvelous. The leader of... May the Enlightened assist you in this holy...
This area of the palace is forbidden to visit.
We did not know.
The basements are for...
Very well.
Ah, well. This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place. It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts.
What's more, she does so quite regularly.
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you?
This sweet person must be doing her Let's rummage around some. For goodness sake, this room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking. We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Tuleme, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should also follow the trail left by this document, my child. The moneylender may give us information about the famous Candy Cane.
We should also question the manager of the tavern while passing through. He will surely have some information to give us. Or to sell us.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. All of San Mateus knows that name.
Can you tell me about him?
I don't know him personally. We've never been introduced. But rumour has it that he often hangs out in the basement at the...
I know that she borrowed...
Where did you find...
I want to know...
Lending money is my... You ask. My guys will make...
Protect me in this battle!
Stop! You're gonna kill them! I'll tell you everything.
Why is the Cardinal borrowing money from you?
I have no idea. All I can do is assure...
How could you possibly know that?
Because San Mateus is rich.
And what's Candy Cane's role in all of this?
I don't know. He and the Cardinal have a... My advice to you is don't get him...
I would advise you to keep all of this to yourself.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a stone.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else.
If you wish. What would you like to know?
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have ever... You sometimes deliver goods to your big...
Of course.
And have you ever supplied anyone...
Yes, that has happened.
And who places these...
Well, a steward, of course.
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other.
What can you tell me about a certain...
Candy Cane.
And what do they say about...
Here, nothing.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes.
I have to go.
Can I get you anything? Look who it...
I have to go. Good day.
Welcome.
Has the Mother Cardinal ever come here to place bet?
The Mother Card.
I must be...
Next time.
Good day.
Welcome.
I imagine that the name can...
Obviously. Even though he's a sort of...
How is that a...
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights.
If that's the case...
He has friends, and the only one...
Do you know where I can...
He often hangs out around the port at night, but that's...
I know how to look up. I must be...
Next time.
Ready to excite?
I need to get... Good day.
Welcome.
On what would we be...
On the fight. Quite a few.
And do-
A few.
What is...
It's people.
I must...
Next.
A feast for the eye. So, have you found what you were...
Let's just say that I'm...
My treasures are worth for you.
Father, do you want to explain to this man why we are here?
Of course. We are not here for your services, but to lead an investigation. Several clients of yours have made a complaint.
People in very high places are concerned.
This cannot be.
Thank you for your
Look, a new... Oh, but wouldn't that...
We would like to know if...
Absolutely not. And I have no...
Very well.
There are two...
Sorry, Matt. This question...
Why?
Are you sure?
You're right. Well, what do you want?
You know where we've...
Obviously.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you...
No, do not say anything.
Then I suggest you answer my... Could you tell us who you saw at the pub?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me.
Do you know who...
Not really, no.
You can't even give me a...
No. The only person... She never takes part.
Do you think that...
You're thinking of Mother...
You're hardly a shine.
Sorry, Father.
You don't think you could... Admit it, you must know more. It's virtually impossible not...
Well...
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, and you've probably...
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention...
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does.
Have you ever spotted him?
In all honesty,
This woman in the...
she always hides. Then she disappears into a little...
I see. Thank you for your...
Be sure not to mention this to anyone.
Halt! You have...
I'll leave you to...
That's right.
Can I get... Look who it is. I feel...
I'm looking for a woman who comes here. She always...
Yes, I have seen this coat before. But I have no idea. All I know is that I've seen her speaking. A steward of the palace who comes to place...
I have to go. I will leave. Good day.
Welcome.
I'm looking for someone. A woman.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She comes in, especially for the big fights, and she has...
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't...
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and
I must be...
Next time...
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer. Candy cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he'd meet you around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later. Good evening. Are you the one they call Cat?
Who are you?
Desade.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you...
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you...
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have...
How did you...
That's not exactly the response I did.
I told you to forget about it. Or you'll soon run into...
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation.
Bye.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potential...
It's already a huge scandal. I will find a way of...
I have faith in you. What an astounding place.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the sons. How could the chief accept this?
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith.
Thank you.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted.
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablet. If you want to learn more about these tablets, she supervises. You should find her a bit further in the village.
Who are the suspects?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug. Most likely they must have wanted.
How could they have learned of the tablet?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. They are so...
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
I wondered how my people could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. Father.
I'm glad...
Tell me about
the and so...
What?
If I...
How...
Oh, to us, some of them.
And how...
We're but the perfect heart. Nobody thought we...
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you. Can I ask you...
Of course.
I talked to Father Justinius. He told...
Indeed. It is under my supervision that...
Whom do you suspect?
Alas. Some settlers may have fallen prey to... Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to...
Where were the tablets the night they were...
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. But first, we wanted to examine... You can go and take...
I imagine some...
Of course. We took... If I remember correctly...
Well, thank you.
I am the one.
The Mother Cardinal, are you one of the theologians?
Yes. I was sent, and then I...
What was the reaction of the natives?
Most of them were not in favor of... They were afraid we might chase them out, and there were even more I suppose...
Were there any confrontations?
Yes. The Inquisition, but we stood...
Thank you. Thank you. Greetings. Desarde. I am handling the investigation.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like?
According to your colleague, you were the one in...
Indeed.
What can you tell me about that?
No, nothing in particular. The night was...
Someone had to enter...
I have no idea.
Do you suspect any...
Not really.
Well, Sister Eugenia did...
Of course. All that matters to us is their value as proof. Not...
Do you think the culprit...
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. And the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them.
They are the ones who led you to...
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where... Some...
Well, thank you.
As you wish. There were witnesses.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are just... To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tension.
I was not expecting a theologian. Have you been in need of...
2 months, approximately. I joined Sister Eugenia's. We arrived straight... But once we were here, we must...
You talked about a mission with the...
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here. Our mission is to banish pagan cults, and the island belongs to Saint Matthias.
You have a very... How are your relations?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain... They were very reluctant to give us any... Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. The warriors and the marked. The ones the natives call... And it has proved nothing. I would like to go back to work now.
Of course. I will leave you to... There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence.
This priest, Virgil, said that the night so the thieves only had to take the key.
It's very likely that that's what happened. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the...
You think that the...
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the... They must still have allies in the village, family or friends. He will certainly know who is close to the exiles.